Good morning, everyone. Happy Supercharged Manifesting Monday. It's the start of another week. And this morning, we're talking about your 2021 financial dreams. I'm so excited for this conversation. As you guys know, we are prepping for the Money Manifesting Party, which is coming up on February 9th. And then what you may or may not know is that we're going to have another Money Attraction Challenge, 5 days of total fun and transformation around our relationship with money. So get ready for that. That's coming. All right. My favorite part of the entire process is hang on a second. When I get to see you guys that are joining live and you say good morning to each other and share love, that's one of my absolute favorite parts of this entire thing. Hey, Chisa, you're the very first on my screen. Good morning. Happy Monday to you, the start of an incredible manifesting week. I'm amping up all the manifesting energy this week so that we have lots and lots of amazing things happening in our lives. Oh my gosh, hey Sarah from Snowy, UK. Denise, oh my gosh, Denise, you are blowing me away. Madonna, Tanya, Annette, Diane, mwah. Melissa, Ariel, good morning, everyone. Morning, morning. When I look that way, by the way, that's because that's where the comments are, and I have to kind of look away from the camera to see them. But hey, Laura, Suzanne, good morning, good morning, good morning, all of you. So this morning, we're going to talk about your 2021 financial dreams. And I am really intending, not hoping, intending that we can all just play along fully by being willing to engage and share with me your thoughts. And I love emojis. I love comments. I love when you guys share. All that good stuff is just amazing. Hey, Lakeisha, good morning. Hey, Dion, all the way from the UK. Dawn, like all the UK people are all chiming in all at once. Good morning, Maxine. Good morning, everyone. Leela, I see that you're sharing something, but it's like I want to make $1 million for 2021. I'm not sure what's going on, but your comments are breaking up. So I can't see it all together, but whatever it is, it sounds amazing. Hey, Valerie, good morning. Jennifer, morning. All right. So let's jump right into this conversation. Talking about your financial dreams. So is there anyone watching who has ever had this experience where, you're going through life's journey and there comes this moment where you get so inspired by a financial desire, or you acknowledge a financial dream, or you have an opportunity. I know for a lot of people, a business model that this typically happens in is network marketing, right? So you get this opportunity, you believe in it with all your heart, or maybe you have a brand new business idea. You're so full of excitement. You're seeing, like the road ahead paved in gold. You have all these big, massive financial desires just flowing up through you, and you go and share it with someone, and then they tell you, you're crazy. What are you talking about? You can't do that. That doesn't make any sense. Or if you're like me, they ask you the dreaded question, well, what's your plan? How are you going to do that exactly? If you want to stifle one of my dreams, ask me for the how. Ask me for the plan. Because more than half the time, I never have a plan. But I can tell you, I have some massive financial dreams. So is there anyone watching that's ever had that experience? You come up with this incredible, Jennifer, thank you. You come up with this incredible desire, or you see some possibility of how you can make your financial dreams come true. You go share it with someone and they're like, what are you talking about? Like, you're crazy. You can't do that. That's not possible. Thank you. I'm amongst my friends. They're like, lots of people are saying, yes, 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 yes. That's happened to me. I really want to know. Melissa says yes. So for me, that's happened to me, and people beat it down. And like this typically happens with your spouse, your parents, even your good friends. I mean, family and relatives, yes, but you know, the people typically that you trust the most. So you're going to these people with this kind of like your baby, you know, and you're like, look at this beautiful thing that I just created. And they pretty much just pour water all over it, you know, just douse your flame. And I don't like sharing because of that. Many times that's happened. Me. Ned says yes. And then I walk away from those people. Bridget says, so what I want you to know is as you're acknowledging that this has happened to you, right? I want to like pause for everyone listening to kind of hear this, because this is part of, I told you, these next couple weeks leading up to the money manifesting party. And then we're going to go into the money attraction challenge. One of the things that I'm going to talk about during this next challenge is money trauma, because those moments created trauma for you. And what you may or may not realize is that from people telling you you can't do it, they don't see how it's possible, you're crazy, what is your plan? And I have a lot of stories to tell you this morning. In that moment when you are so crushed, just think of what trauma is. You're so crushed emotionally, like something that you were so open and expansive and excited about, the people that you admire, respect, trust the most just told you it's not possible. You're crazy. You're insane. You've lost your mind. You can't do it. No one else has done it. Or worse, you're greedy. Why are you thinking like that? Why do why do you have these desires? So you have to, or worse, they say nothing and do not support me. Oh my goodness. I got to pull this up here. That is so good. Carla says, worse, they say nothing and they do not support you. And you know, silence is not always bliss. Silence is painful sometimes. So I love that you guys get where I'm going with this conversation, and you want you to start to connect the dots that you might be having some trauma. So I want to share a couple stories with you. I said in my email that this happened to me 2 times. And as I was preparing, it's happened to me several times, but the 2 most devastating, because I see how it literally changed the trajectory of my life. And I had to do a lot of work to come back up from it. So several years ago, I had the opportunity to join a network marketing company, and I was blessed. Everybody knows that in network marketing, it's all about your upline. Well, I was blessed to be brought in literally directly under someone in this company, a couple in this company, who they were making $350,000 a month, $350,000 a month, and had been doing it for like 25 years at the time that I met them, right? That was their sales volume. And on top of that, they were known in the company for making the most millionaires in their downline. So I had I believed in the product, I believed in them. I'd never done network marketing before, so I had no other perceptions of, all the stuff that's out there that gets said. I was just wide-eyed and bushy-tailed with excitement, and all I could see was what was possible for me financially, right? So I start getting involved, going to the meetings, doing all the things that's necessary, doing the personal development. But one night, my husband looked at me and said, you're going out to all these meetings, you're buying all these products, you're doing all these things, like what's going on? What do you see with this new business that you're doing? And I said, I think I can make $200,000 a month doing this. I really do. I was so excited. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. Like $200,000 at this point, I'd never even made in a year, let alone to be seeing that I could make $200,000 a month. And they had mapped it out and showed me exactly what I needed to do. I was gung-ho. I was on track. I was doing everything they said I needed to do. I was crushing it, right? But in this moment, I said to him, I think I could make $200,000 or more. And he looked at me and he said, you're crazy. You are crazy. You have lost your mind. Like you have bought into, it was like, like a cult. That was kind of the vibe that he was giving me. Like you have bought into this cult and you have lost your mind. And just like that, Like it just started, like right away did I go, I'm not going to do this? No, not right away. But the next time I went to a meeting and somebody said no, and then the next time I shared it with a friend and they didn't get excited for me, like it started to eat away at me, because in that moment I took on everything that he was saying about what was possible for me, right? So that was time number one. Time number two, fast forward, I basically started failing, in essence, in that business. Fast forward, I come up with a whole other business idea. And this time I'm really excited. For those of you that have known me for a very long time, it was called Mother and Daughter Trips. And I had created this phenomenal business where I was going to create memories for mothers and daughters, sending them away on vacation, time alone, to build that unique and special bond and create memories together. This was something I was doing with my daughter every year. This would be her Christmas gift, would be sometime during the next year, we would go on a little trip, just her and I. And the whole point was for us to connect and make memories and do all this, right? Everybody loved this idea. So I'm building it up, amazing things are happening. And again, my wonderful, logical, and strategic husband, and wait, because I know this sounds like he's a really bad guy at this point, but I have something to say about that too. So just hear me out, right? So I'm sharing this with him, and you know, one of the things that would get him frustrated was watching how much time I was devoting to something. And he wanted to know, as most men do, what is the financial return of all of this time? Because to him, if you're doing this, you're not going out looking for a job, you're not pursuing something else to make money. So I need to know how you see yourself making money from this. So he kind of cornered me one Sunday and was like, all right, tell me the plan. What is your model? So I start telling him how I'm going to make money, and he is mega smart. He's one of those guys where, like, in his brain is an Excel spreadsheet, I swear. And so, like, in 2 seconds, I'm telling him the plan, he's doing the numbers, and he's like, okay, basically you're going to work for $2 an hour with this model. He goes, you may as well just go work for charity. Like, you know, if that's what this is your plan, you may as well go work for charity. Again, in that moment, I was like, my husband does not see my vision. He doesn't see, he's telling me this is a waste of time. I'm not gonna make any money doing this, right? And so what did I do? Again, I cried for several hours. I did all that, played victim, but I walked away from the dream. And nothing that I could do after that, like I had taken on his energy, and nothing that I could do in that moment could get me back out of it. So I love looking at the comments. I love, Chisa says, the slow creep, right? Laura says, oh my gosh, Tasha, this is perfect. The healing, you're healing me and it's perfect. You know, that's why we have these conversations. That's why I ask you this morning, can you just play full out with me? If this is you, if it resonates, like, let me know, because that's part of the healing for this, right? So I share those two stories with you because I want you to know that as much as you see me here on these lives and you see all the stuff that we're doing, like I didn't wake up one day and go, oh, I just have all these magical, you know, perfect alignment to money. And I'm just like crushing it out here, manifesting money like a queen. Like I didn't wake up and have that happen. I've had all the things that you've all had. I've been on that journey. I've had everybody and their mother, cousin, and friend tell me I'm crazy. I am crazy for the stuff. Listen, you guys, I don't play small. When I'm talking about money, I'm talking about I want to 4 times my annual income in a month. Like that's the way I play. I want to take the whole amount of money I made in 1 year, times it by 4, and I want to make that in 1 month. If I tell a normal person that, they are going to rightly think I'm crazy. But here's why we're having this conversation today. Because as we're getting ready for 2021 and the financial dreams that you guys have, I want you to understand why you need to protect it, why you need to guard your financial dreams with your life. And I'm not here proposing to keep secrets from the important people in your life. That is not what I'm saying. Please, I want to explain to you what happened with my husband so you understand why I'm saying that. But I'm just telling you You're going to have to be cautious. You're going to have to be discerning. You are going to have to choose wisely about who you share this with, right? So in those two stories, it would be easy to say my husband is a bad guy, right? It'd be easy to say he's a dream killer, all the stuff that we do. But you know what was common in all of that? Me. I took something that was sacred and I violated the process. I violated the process. So I want to take responsibility for that. And I want you to hear me say, he wasn't some bad guy. He wasn't like an unsupportive husband. Sure, he could have said it a little bit nicer. That would have been great. But he was just doing his thing. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why he asked the questions. There's a reason why he couldn't see my vision. There's a reason for all of it. But we're going to put him aside and focus on me because I want you to focus on you. When we do that, we're violating a sacred part of the manifesting process, right? And so I want you to make sure you understand that, because we're going to talk about it a little bit more. So I want you to imagine you, and for those women who are mothers, you get this. There's a reason when we are pregnant with a baby, why we don't carry it outside of our bodies for the world to see and for the world to, for the baby to breathe the air and the oxygen that's out there in the world, and for everybody to come around and poke it and say, oh, wow, today you're up to 5 fingers on this hand. Yay. Oh, no, look, doesn't look like you're going to have 5 on that hand. Oh, no, that toe looks a little funny. Is it a boy or a girl? Let me see. Oh, it's going to be tall. It's going to be short. It looks like there's a reason, right? You get that. There's a reason why it's inside of us until it's fully developed and ready to come out to face the world. It is the same thing with your financial dreams. That is a sacred part of the manifesting process. You don't just put it out there for everybody to put their opinions and all of the, carbon monoxide out there in the world and the whatever's going on to impact the baby, right? You keep it inside and you nurture it and you grow it until it's ready for the world. It's the same thing with your financial dreams. You don't go out there and just give it to everybody to put their opinions and their thoughts and their limitations and their stuff, all their stuff on your financial baby. Does that make sense to you guys? All right, Sharon, looks like you're typing a lot of things in there and I can't really get to that right now. So I'm going to read it later on though, I promise. Looks like something with your mom, and I can tell you, I got the mom thing. I got it, I'm right there with you with the mom thing. I've had to really grow in this area myself. So thank you, Leah. Leah says, great analogy. The gestation period, protect it until it's ready, right? This is discernment and this is wisdom and this is our responsibility. So the only thing I want to ask you right now is, do you have a financial dream for 2021? That's the most important part. Let's start right there. Do you have that? And if you do, I want you to type it in the comments below. I want you to say, my 2021 financial dream. That lets me know we don't need to do a whole other class on you creating a 2021 financial dream. You already have it. So my 2021 financial dream. I want to see you guys typing that. That lets me know that you've got that part down. You've got that part down and you are getting ready for the money manifesting party. Gloria, I see your comment. Coaching says, put it out there. Yes, I hear you. And this is why we, for example, have the money attraction community. That is a safe space where you can come and put your dreams out there. Let me put this up for anyone watching who wants to, you need a space. Let's see if it should be showing at the bottom. You need a space where you can go, where there are people who, when you put your financial dreams out there, they're ready to stand up in support of it with you. Right? So that's a safe place to do it. But if I don't know what my mom's going to really say, I'm not 100% certain she's going to support me. Or even if I think she's going to ask me questions I'm not prepared to answer at this moment, she's not going to hear about it. Right? So this is discernment. You've got to decide where is the right time, person, and place to be sharing this baby of yours. My 2021 financial dreams. I love it. So everyone watching, I love that. Please, guys, I ask you to type for a reason. It creates a neural pathway that begins to open up connections in your subconscious mind that, yeah, I'm talking about my money, right? I'm talking about my financial dreams. And in the absence of us being in each other's presence and me seeing you write it, when you type it, I know that you've already begun that process. So I absolutely love that you guys, I love it. All of you are typing. My 2021 financial dreams. Great job. Okay, so here's the thing. Having created your 2021 financial dreams, and back to you, Gloria, and your concerns about where to share it. I try to do so much to create a space that is sacred and honorable and in support of everything to do with you and money, because I have been through the pain of what happens when your financial desires are not supported, right? So you see me come on and have these conversations. You see me do, live events. You see me do, like we've done the money manifesting party that's coming up, the money attraction challenge. I have the Facebook money attraction community. The reason for all of that is to give you an environment and a space that you can feel safe to talk about your wildest dreams, because I know I've created the container where everyone's going to go, you go for it. You got it. You can do it. Right? So I want everyone watching, and I say this every week, so if you've heard it before, just be patient with me. But I want everyone watching to be present at the money manifesting party on February 9th, because now we're going to take your financial dreams and we're going to create a visual representation of it. So this is the board that we use, and only the people that are registered for that party, it's going to be on Zoom, so it won't be public. Only the people that are registered are going to be able to go through this process with me, where I'm going to show you how to energetically align to your financial dreams. Nobody else matters in this moment when you're creating this board, except the people that are in the container with you, and I am going to tell them how to support you. So when you get off of this party that we're having, you are going to feel so 100% aligned and certain that your financial dreams are manifesting, which is exactly what you need, right? I remember when I was pregnant, oh my gosh, every day I would touch that baby. I would touch my belly. I would smile. I would just know this baby is coming. It's coming. I'm going to have a happy, healthy, beautiful baby. I feel it inside me. Like, no, it's not out here yet, but gosh, I just feel the connection of a mother to a child, like this baby growing within me, right? If you are not in the right environment, you don't have those feelings of joy and certainty and confidence. And that is what I want to give you, all while you're protecting it. Does that make sense to everyone? So go ahead and get registered for the party, tashachen.com/party. If you can't make it that day, don't worry. As long as you're registered, you're going to get all the materials and you're going to get a link to the replay, so you can watch it 100 times if you choose afterwards. All right. So tashachen.com/party. Make sure that you're all registered, because this is the next step. Having written your 2021 financial desires, now everything, because remember I said, right, the heart desires. It's your heart that acknowledge that desire that you have financially. I'm not asking you to share your number, notice. I'm just asking you, do you have it? Do you have a financial dream? But your mind, your subconscious mind creates, and your mind thinks most powerfully in images. That is why we say visualize. That's why we say do a board. People call it a vision board. I call it a manifested board. This means whatever I put on this board, it's not a vision. It's not something someday over the rainbow. This is the representation of the money and how it's coming into my life, and it's represented as done. It's manifested. Every time I look on this, I see that baby being born, right? To use the analogy of being a mom carrying a baby. So I want everyone watching to make sure that you're registered for that. Now, one last quick little story. Oh my gosh, where does the time go? One last quick little story. I'm never going to forget this, because this was a lesson for me right at the time when I was going through these two experiences, sharing my financial dreams with my husband. Just listen to this story and just how amazing God and the universe is. I would walk the bridges every morning. And this was a very tumultuous time in my life. I, to be quite honest, was not very happy in my marriage at the time. And, I would just need this escape every morning. So I'd go walking the bridge. And every morning I would walk past this very old man. He was barely making it up the bridge. We would say hi and keep going and come back. But this particular morning, he was stopped at this point at the bridge where there was a bench, and he was so excited, pointing to something in the water. He kept pointing, and he was so excited, and he wanted me to stop so I could see what he was seeing, So he's pointing, and he goes, look at the turtles in the water. Look at the turtle. Can you see them? Do you see the turtles? And he was just beside himself. And I'm excited. I've never seen turtles in the water before. So I'm looking like, yes, where? Where are they? I mean, I am looking with all my might to see these turtles, right? And I'm looking, and finally I go, I don't see them. He goes, what do you mean you don't see them? They're right there. There's 3 of them. See? 1, 2, 3. Don't you see them? And I go, oh my gosh. I go, you mean the buoys? Like there were 3 orange little, buoys in the water. Like, you mean those 3 buoys? He goes, no, those are turtles. And like, I was getting ready to argue with him. And it just hit me. It hit me so powerfully. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. Who was I to tell this man that that's not what he saw? That those were not turtles. That was his vision. That's what he was seeing in that moment. He was so happy about it. He was so convinced. He was so excited. Sure, he wanted me to see it too. But if I didn't see it, it was not my job to tell him that that's not what was there. And I want you guys to hear this. When you go tell other people that you're seeing turtles in the water and they're telling you, no, it's buoys, you can't get mad at them for doing that. They're not seeing what you're seeing. What you're seeing, it's your job. That's your responsibility to see it and be so convinced that that's what you see. Does that make sense to everyone? Hold on, let me see the comments. And then I want to read this to you from The Science of Getting Rich. The desire you feel for riches is the infinite. It is God. That desire that you feel, your financial desires that you just said you have, it's the infinite seeking to express itself in you. That's what's going on. Your husband does not see that. He has a different thing being sought in him. Your mother has a different thing. Your cousin, your friend, your whatever. They've got a different thing going on in them. Maybe they've not done the work so they can see their own vision. And now they want to come over here and mess up yours. You got to protect it because that was given to you and only you for a reason. It says, do not hesitate to ask largely. Your part is to focalize and express the desire to God. That is it. That is your part, is to say, I want to see some turtles in the water. I want to know what it feels like. I want you to experience that through me, God and universe. I want you to have the experience of me as a millionaire. I'm saying yes to that. So your part is to ask largely for what you want. All right, hang on a second. Let me see. Let me go jump over here to the comments because you know me, I get so excited. I'll have this whole conversation with myself. I just hope you guys are getting some benefit from it, right? So here's what I want you guys. I love it. My job is my vision. I want you guys, all of you, to type, I can achieve my financial dreams. I can achieve my financial dreams. Because here's the thing. The moment you're able to see it, and acknowledge that you have that desire, it also means that you can have it. You're going to go tell people and they're going to tell you their opinions and then you're going to be swayed by that. But I want you to know the formula is if you can acknowledge that you have the desire, it also means you can have it. So I can achieve my financial dreams. I went on to work through all that stuff with my ex-husband, all the things that he had said and everybody had said. And I learned from the experience. Nobody knows my financial dreams unless I know I'm in a safe place. Diane and I will talk about it. I'll even come here and tell you guys. I'll do one of the things that we're going to do in the next few weeks is my triangle, where I use that triangle to 4 times my income in a month. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But I know I'm in a safe place to have that conversation, right? So I want all of you, I love it. I can achieve. Remember that today. Remember that this week. You're not woo-woo and crazy and unrealistic and irresponsible and all the things the world wants you to know. What you are is certain and confident that you have a financial desire because God and the universe, source, creator, whatever you name it, wants to have that experience through you. And you can achieve your financial dreams. I love it. Okay, so I love that you guys love, love, love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All of you typing, I love it. And I love you guys. I love our little Monday morning time together. So one last thing that I want to say is I really want to take a moment and say thank you to every single one of you that have been sharing this journey with your family and friends. You've been inviting them into our community. You have been sharing the gratitude journal, the money gratitude journal with them. You've been sharing the manifesting party that's coming up. You all know we have a referral system, and we have a little referral center where we see all the people that are inviting, all the number of people that you have invited. And I just want to say thank you to all of you that have joined this abundance movement to help us to grow this community, to bring people to this conversation, to let them know you can achieve your dreams. You can, and you're not crazy. You're normal. The people who don't want to talk about big dreams, I think, are the crazy ones, if you ask me, because it's our natural desire to grow and expand. We don't look at the grass and go, what's wrong with you, grass? Why do you want to grow taller? It's natural. It can't help it. Right? So when you are doing that, you are doing what you were born to do. And I'm so grateful that you want to be such an example to other people in your life that you would share this community with them. So those of you that are watching, if you have not yet experienced our referral center, I did a nice little video this weekend that's in there to explain to you. You can share the money manifesting party, you can share the gratitude journal, you can share the money attraction challenge. There's lots of things that you can just share with the people in your life to bring them into the community. I want you to type the word abundance, just the way you see it on the screen. If you have not yet registered and become a part of this movement and started sharing with people, just go ahead and type the word abundance, and in Facebook Messenger you're going to get a message from me. It will give you a link to the center. Your username is your email that you have registered with us, and there's a password. It's going to tell you exactly what the password is. Just go ahead and type that in and you will see all the options. While you're doing that, I just want to give a shout out to a few people. Denise McKeezy, I don't know where you came from, but overnight, like, you're at the top of the leaderboard. I think I saw this morning, 30 people you have brought into this community. Girlfriend, wow. That, like, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Teresa McGallagher, Connie Nelson, Ebony Rowe, Erica Rowe, Priya, Gail Edwards. You guys are incredible and just sharing. And then, all of you, whether you've referred 1, 10, 2, or 3, doesn't really matter to me. The point is that I'm just grateful that you guys are willing to share it with the people in your life and bring them into this way of living. One last thing I want to show you. I'm not sure where it is. Oh, hang on a second. So if you've referred 5 or more people, one of the things that you're going to get is our money affirmations worksheet. This is week 1. You can see I've already done day 1. So we're going to give you a worksheet every week with a new money affirmation. And so if you've referred 5 or more people, this is one of our thank yous. If you refer 20 or more, you get a money meditation. But everybody that refers someone gets the chance to win a VIP retreat with me. Right? So I'm really excited to see who the winner of that will be, but also to see you guys start doing your money affirmation. So watch out, those of you that have referred 5 or more, that's coming to you this week. Okay, let me jump back over here to comments. Yes, abundance. If you have not yet registered for the referral system, go ahead and type abundance and you'll get all the information for that. All right, guys, that's it for this morning. I just want to leave you with the reminder, and make sure you hear, feel it, know it. Have me be your example If you need an example, let me be your example. I remember the times when I just needed one person that I knew personally who had done this so that I could be inspired. Let me be your example. You can have your financial dreams manifest. You can. I have, and so can you. All right. So go ahead and have an incredible week. Make sure those of you that are referring, you get up to 5 or more. This is an incredible worksheet so you can follow along with us and write your money affirmations. That'll be awesome. And I look forward to talking with you again next Monday, 8 a.m., same time. And I also started doing a conversation around money manifesting for women Thursday mornings at 10 Eastern. No, 9 Eastern. Thursday mornings at 9 Eastern on Clubhouse. So those of you that are on Clubhouse, watch out for that. Every Thursday morning, 9 Eastern. It's only for women, and it's all around, how we relate to money. So come join me there too. I love you guys. Have a phenomenal Monday. Go manifest some money this week. Love you. Bye-bye.